Welcome to Beyond the Bar. We're here at Move Media Studios with the one and only WONGTUNE, artist and producer.
Facts.
Nice to meet you, man. How's it going?
Everything's good. How you?
That's good. I'm good too. I'm not bad. Wong, what you drinking today?
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale? All right. I'm gonna be a bartender. As I get that, tell me, what are three things that define you as an artist and a producer?
Three things that define me. I'd say authentic. I like to talk about things that I'm actually doing. So I leave out the shooting and the killing and things of that nature. Right. I'm not doing that.
It's about time I got my focus on. Devil in the detail, but won't see him if you focus wrong. But giving them credit's weak. I'm doing bad all by myself. My only problem is me.
Another thing, I'd say positive. You know, I like to keep it positive. I like to inspire. I keep my music clean, no cursing, none of that, so that I'm good everywhere, church and the block.
Right.
I'm regular K-Dan. Couldn't tell you how many times I had this convo. Like, honestly, I don't want to go to work, but at least I got a job, though.
Last thing, I'd say purposeful. I don't really make music that you just say whatever on.
Right.
It's more like, as a producer, I like to hear what you have to say. I like to hear your story. I'd like for you to say something that will positively impact somebody else. And as an artist, the same way, I can't just say whatever.
Yeah.
There has to be a purpose behind what I'm doing.
You want to speak and create with reason.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I got you, man. I'm here for you.
I'm a math person, so it's kinda, I see it.
Yeah.
But I sacrifice it for winner, to show the so-called losers they're winners. Tell them their scars, bumps, and bruises and splinters allows them to become wounded healers, the realest.
So we're covering Flowers.
Yes.
Featuring Flam, produced by WONGTUNE,
Yes.
which is yourself.
Nothing like your love. I give you the world if I could. Until then, I wanna give you flowers just because. Cause I know that I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. And like a ooh, any and everything that I can do. Long as you know I'll do it for you. Then I know that I can make it through.
I love this song. I'm not gonna hold you. I
Appreciate it.
really love this song. It really touched me off rip. And one of the things that stuck out off rip was definitely the guitar in the beat.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about it? I would love to know more about it.
That guitar is actually, I recorded that on my iPhone. So I was on tour actually in 2015 with a group called Regime Music Group. We were in Australia, a little outside of Sydney, and we were staying in a church. So they had like the full band set up. So after we would go out, we would do schools and things of that nature, because we would go during the summer. They're still in school, so we had something to do.
Right.
But when we came back, they would kind of just jam out, you know, because the instruments are there. Why not? So one of the guys that were actually hosting us, one of the pastors, he was playing something similar. It's not the exact one. He was playing it. You know, I heard it, and it's like, I can use that.
Right.
Play it again.
Right.
And I pulled out my phone and just recorded it. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do with it at that time, but I knew I could use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's great. So, go on tour, you get guitar off your iPhone.
Yeah.
Come back, lay it in, and boom, it works.
Yeah. Session with them.
Now, that's really dope to see how it came to be. There's something also that I heard in the beat. I don't really have a producer ear like you, but I did pick up something. It sounded like there's a vocal in the back that's different from Flam's. Am I right?
Yeah. So,
You're right.
Originally when I made the beat, I had a sample from a sample pack from like Illmind. That's a vocal piece. But then after we recorded it, Flam did a million harmonies. So I kind of took the same ones that are from the beginning. I took it and I replaced the old thing and put it in the background.
Oh, okay. Can I hear it?
Yeah. Let me see. I just chopped it up and kind of. It's a little snippet from the beginning that I just used.
that's
that part.
that's really interesting for me as like a listener
Mm-hmm.
to know that you can use somebody's voice as a beat itself. Like it's all just so amazing. Like
Yeah, I mean, that's actually one of the reasons why I got Flam on the record.
okay.
So I don't know if you've seen him perform, but he uses like a looping machine kind of thing, and he'll do the beatbox, he'll do the bass line, he'll do everything, and then sing on top of it. So when I made this beat, I beatboxed on it, and it's kind of like it only makes sense,
Right.
you know, because that's something that I've heard him do, and it kind of just went full circle because I met up with him there, I met up with him doing podcasts. He was at my studio, and then I just was like, yo, I got this song, I need a chorus. What's going on? And he came through. And it just really it worked out perfectly.
Great. Now that's like I said, somebody that's not into producing and just to hear it, like it's all really great. How did you know when you were done with it? Because I know like you could tinker with it, add, take away. It's just like, you know what? Let me put this away. When did you know I'm finished with this?
I don't know. If I sat with it, it would probably never be done. I was actually on a tight schedule kind of thing. So my wife, she wanted a song, you know, because I have songs about other people. She's like, how come you don't have no song about me? I'm not listening to your music. You don't have no song about me. And I was like, I got you. I just don't want to. It got to be right.
Hiding the world from your wife.
Hiding the world from my wife. But yeah, so I really wanted to put something out for Valentine's Day that year. I wanted to put a whole project out, but I wanted to make sure that nothing was rushed. So I was working on this song. I let her listen to it on Valentine's Day, but I didn't really put it out till a couple weeks later because I still wanted to put finishing touches on it, and she didn't even know I was working on it.
Oh, okay.
So I was at the studio, which I was at the studio. She just didn't know what I was doing, and it was just a good 2-3 days that I was in the studio. Times I wasn't supposed to be at the studio, but just so that she'd have something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty much like a cheat code for artists and producers because it's like, yeah, you guys had the talent to do something for a woman or for Valentine's Day that a card just won't do.
Yeah.
No, that's so. Let's get into the song itself.
Okay.
All right. Did you have your lyrics first, or you came up with the beat first?
Well, I made the beat, like I said. So in 2015 maybe, was where I got the sample from. In the summer, like August. I think I probably started the beat when I got back home.
Okay.
So fall of 2015,
Right.
and I made the beat. It sound good, and then I let it go, kind of thing. So I had the beat for probably a year and a half before I even did anything with it. And then when I knew what I wanted to do, and instead of making something new, I was listening to old stuff. It's like, oh, this is perfect. Then I started writing to it. It didn't take too long. I wrote the verses first, and then choruses for me is probably the hardest part.
Oh, really?
Well,
okay.
Besides starting,
Okay, of course.
because starting is once you can start, I feel like you're good. Starting is the hardest part because you gotta start right. But I had that line in my mind from a long time ago, so start was good. I got my verses down, but I needed a chorus, and it needed to be sang and it needed to be sung well. I could hold a note, can't sing.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. All right, so of course, the chorus needs to be sung. You have Flam's voice as a beat. What made you choose him for this record to be featured?
Well, I just enjoy him as an artist as well. So like,
Right.
I'm a fan.
Right.
I'm always a fan first. I like music, and I've seen him perform. Performances is where you win me at. Win me. And then again, the thing with how the beat was created, it's a lot of like live sounds, per se.
Yeah.
So like the beatboxing, I got like stomps in there, the snaps, things like that. That kind of I felt like he would go good on it. Yeah, and I think he's amazing.
Yeah. No, with the live sounds of the beats, with him on the record, especially like even the guitar.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like, you know, you went and bought a guitar and like you have your shorty on the bed and you're just playing for her, or like you're on a stoop somewhere and you're just playing the guitar for her. It really gives like that spring or summer like feel to it, and that's what I really enjoy. So I know you said your wife, she was like, why don't you have a song behind me? That was basically the inspiration behind it all. It was just like, all right, you know what, boom. And then you went into the files of your beats and you just listened to them one by one. How'd you know this beat was the winner?
This one was called The Proposal
Oh.
before this even became the thing. So I knew, because when I make the beats, I name them based off of not necessarily how the beat makes me feel, but what's going on at the time, that type of thing. So I had to click on it, and this is what it was. And it perfect. It fit the vibe perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So after this, did you start making any more songs, inspiration from your wife or about your life?
So
when I started it off.
So when I started this, like I said, my original intent was to put out like a whole project, which I'm still gonna do, called Flowers Just Because. So this was the first track, Flowers, and each track was gonna be the rest of the sentence.
Okay. Oh, that's this song always captures me, and I can't wait for more people to hear it because it's such a beautiful song. And there is definitely one line in this song that really stands out to me specifically, and I want to hear your take on it. Right?
Okay.
Line goes like this: the realest of roses can symbolize ours, and because it never dies, I got you fake flowers.
The reddest of roses could symbolize ours, and because it never dies, I got you fake flowers.
So, like, a lot of people say they don't like flowers because what's the point of them? They're nice for when you get them, and then they die, or they're nice and you got to take care of them, and then they're eventually gonna die. So if the rose was supposed to symbolize how I felt, like my love, I wouldn't want to give you something that's gonna die. You know? Yeah, we gotta take care of it. But if I give you a fake flower that'll never die, that it's better not to say that my love is fake, but that it's not gonna fade away. It's gonna stay.
Right. It's symbolizing longevity.
Facts.
More so just than the flower itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Flowers. The beat, the guitar, it all comes together. The song is finished. How does it make you feel?
I got, it makes me feel good every time I hear it. Yeah, and I like, when I played it for her, I like seeing
that
how
was my other one.
Yeah.
I didn't make her feel, because that's the more important.
She was super excited. And I like every time I do something for her and I could play it for her, she can hear it, and I can see her reaction to it. It makes me feel good too, you know?
Yeah.
Because I do want to please her. I do want to make her happy.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel good because I know she feels good. And everybody's kind of, this is like their favorite song.
Right.
So now she's famous.
Nah, I really love it. It really touches me personally because it's the fact that it's inspired, one, by somebody that you really care about and that you love. I want when people to listen to it, it takes them back to a space of somebody they care about and makes them go, listen, this is the song that explains how I feel about you. And this is definitely the song for it.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, man. This has been Beyond the Bar.
Said she went to flower.
Babe.
Hold on.
Babe.
Hold on.
Babe.
Yes, babe.
When are you gonna get up and clean the house?
I'll get to it.
The trash been sitting here for 3 days. The dish is still dirty and the bathroom ain't clean.
Babe, I said I'll get to it.
You know what? I'll be back.
that she went to flowers, but who knew that she would bloom so beautiful? I'm humbled to be a groom, no. To be loved for some is still unusual, but you know she got me like Carlton Banks, dancing, looking for words, I'm drawing blanks. Ransom, holding my heart with just a glance in tandem, with a response to psalm and angst ain't random. Look to the sky like God, thanks. She got flowers in her hair, she got books on the table, and that smile that she wears makes me feel like I'm able.
Nothing like your love. I give you the world if I could. Until then, I wanna give you flowers just because. Cause I know that I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. Like a ooh, Henny and everything that I can do. Long as you know I'll do it for you. Then I know that I can make it through. Yeah, yeah.
I wanna give you back rubs, wanna sit and listen. Can't lie, let's say I wanna do the dishes. I wanna be your shoulder, not your competition. Give you the multiverse, anything for my missus. Your wishes, my command, we got the plans. And God's no stopping us, there's not a chance. Advance, we got the will, Netflix and build. You're real and down to earth, so here's the deal. I went and bought you flowers that you could put in your hair. I got more books for your table, yeah. And if that smile disappears, then I'll do all that I'm able. Cause this love that I have can't be contained by any sane hours. The reddest of roses could symbolize ours, and because it never dies, I got you fake flowers.
There's nothing like your love. I give you the world if I could. Until then, I wanna give you flowers just because. Cause I know that I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. Like a ooh, Henny and everything that I can do. Long as you know I'll do it for you. Then I know that I can make it through. There's nothing like your love. I give you the world if I could. Until then, I wanna give you flowers just because. Cause I know that I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. Like a ooh, Henny and everything that I can do. Long as you know I'll do it for you. Then I